question. We do give a break to members to take those classes. It could be $5, $10 off. The instructors will say if they're a member of the rec center, we'll give them $5 or $10 off their program. So there is a member fee and a non-member fee for that. So there's incentive there for people to sign up for those programs.
Aren't some of the programs included though in the membership?
There is. There's a couple programs. We have the karate, water aerobics in the morning, the senior fitness program. If you buy a membership, that's part of your membership, and that does, yeah. But like you were asking, the dance classes, karate or gymnastics, there's another fee to those.
Brian, do you know what the demographics were of the dropped memberships this last year? Was there any particular group that declined, or was it overall?
Yeah, there is a page in there that does show you what it has a 2-year comparison on this page right here. Cost recovery study.
Oh,
it has side by side FY 12 to 13. And it looks like adult annual 6-month monthly, those were all lumped together. That was down 21%. Family passes were down 17%. We had an increase in corporate passes, lifelong fitness, youth, senior. Youth and senior went way up. In our software program, this fiscal year, we've separated the youth and senior. That's just a demographic we need to get a handle on. But in doing my own, and correct me if I'm wrong, Vicki, but when going through Sportsman and trying to figure this all out ourselves, it looks like our youth rates, which would be under 18, is a huge component there, and that's been lumped in with seniors because they pay the same rate. So we hope to get more accurate data as far as youth and senior, but there's a lot of people that join the rec center, and what I'd like to be able to figure out, if we can push the limits of the software, say for every person that has a membership, how many classes do they take? That one entry point, I pay a membership, and that's of concern to us, 2,200 members, that how many classes are they taking? Where does it go? Where does the tree go? Do they participate in flag football and play basketball? Do they take, they take swim lessons, or, how far does that reach out? But we do know that we saw a pretty good chunk, $37,000 increase in our recreation fitness programs there at near the bottom of that page. So that kind of shows you another page that you might find interesting is how we compare against other rec centers within our area. It's this page that has the blue at the top. It's backed by the other cost recovery pages, where we compare against Clark County. Clark County is about $1 cheaper for an adult day pass. They're about $65 cheaper for an annual pass for an adult. You go to Henderson, you don't pay any fee to enter the rec centers. Zero. The taxpayers say that's what we want. If we want to swim, we want to take a class, we'll pay extra there. But so you don't have any comparison there. Washington County, Utah, that's probably the newer rec center of the I-15 corridor area. You'll see the prices there. They're more expensive than we are, with the exception of the monthly passes, which are cheaper. Not sure why. We compare with Cedar City, and then at the end, at the request of the committee, I believe it was committee member Bennett asked if there was a new CrossFit place and a new physical therapy place. Very difficult to compare the two since they don't offer all the programs we do. They don't have swimming pools and that kind of thing. So there's that page. Then,
excuse me a moment. I'd like the record to record that committee member, Mr. Bennett, has just arrived.
Oh, excellent. Did I represent what you said accurately? Okay. And then there's this page, and that was kind of at the front of your documents, where it lists all of our rates, from the daily rates, from youth, adult, senior, etc., and it shows you the history. The Madam Chair mentioned that the rates, mainly in the annual rates, you'll see when that first started. It should be like one of the very first ones. As mentioned, we don't have don't have any page numbers on these, so.
That's the title.
And that's the back, Mesquite Athletics and Leisure Services, Recreation Center, minutes fee history. It's either page 2 or page 1.
Page 1.
Okay. And so you'll see that when it first opened in 1999, the annual pass for a youth was $210, adult $295, a family $450, and within a year or so, again, Nick, and correct me if I'm wrong, within a year or so, we go, whoa, this is really hurting us, and it was suggested that those were lowered quite a bit. You'll see the percentage that it was lowered there, and there were a 6-month pass was introduced at that time too. So where you see the yellow dots is where a new fee was introduced, and then where the gray is where that was either taken away or that fee didn't exist. So one fee that we eliminated that was introduced in I believe it was 2009, where we had a recurring fee where someone could buy an annual membership and pay monthly for it. We had a limited number of people, and that dropped off to maybe, what, 4 people or 2, down to 2. The rec center made money on it, but from a standpoint of trying